Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with my lesson, I want to give all praise, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to the Akim that do this work in truth and sincerity. And basically, I'm going to just get into this article. Basically, just going into, the Lord's angels are, they're busy, they're active. And, the more that we get closer each and every day to the day of the Lord, the more chariot sightings we're going to see, the more, prophecies we're going to see take place on the earth is because these angels, the angels of the Lord, our brothers are out there doing the job, or the will of the Lord, to bring the end. Okay. So this is from the military of Irish Star News, and the title reads: It says UFO sighting in Ukraine puts neighboring Poland's air defense on high alert, and it continues to say Portland put its air defense system on their highest alert after sightings of an unidentified flying object after Russian forces bombed neighboring Ukraine. The military decision came just hours after Russia fires hundreds of missiles at the cities in Ukraine. It says an unidentified flying object was also spotted leaving Ukraine, which further prompted Poland to raise its security levels. The object entered Polish territory near the border of Ukraine, according to the Polsat News, but its signal soon disappeared from radars. It says locals in town say they saw the object at 7 a.m. on December 29th. Polish military personnel undertook a ground search involving 20 officers. Trying to find the flying object, which some are speculating is extraterrestrial in origin. Given an officer's description the incident as strange, given there was no explosion or debris. So yeah, man, the Lord, as we read here, or as I read here in the article, it said after Russia fired hundreds of missiles, at cities in Ukraine. Now the Lord is using these angels, to carry out his work, to further escalate these tensions between these nations so he can bring forth the destruction. Okay. Which is these different countries going into World War III and ultimately fighting the Lord. Okay, this is Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roe. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I seeth a flying roe, and the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stilleth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. So this is the curse that goes upon the face of the earth, and it says a flying roe. So these chariots have the chariots of the Lord have been around since the beginning of time, since the beginning of creation. All right. And it's explaining that this is the curse that goes off of the face of the earth, meaning, these different judgments that take place in the earth, these earthquakes, these volcano eruptions, these wildfires, okay? All these different things, the sword, okay? Which is ultimately what this is building up to, the sword, which is that World War III, by way of those missiles. That sword is being furbished, by an angel, because, each angel has a specific job. Different angels have different jobs, and they're working constantly for the Lord. When we read in Sirach, matter of fact, let me see if I can get it real quick, just for edification. This is Sirach 39 and 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance. And the spirits are speaking about the angels, because the angels are spirits. Okay. The scriptures speak about, his angels being, a fire. The scriptures also refer to our spirits as sparks, So, these spirits, all right, are angels, and they are created for vengeance. You also have angels that protect people, stop things from happening if it's not on the Lord's time, So you have angels that protect, you have angels that kill, you have angels that do all kind of various jobs in various departments, So it says, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So they appease the Lord. They take pleasure in pleasing the Lord in the request that he makes when the Lord wants specific things done. And it says, verse 29, fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, which we spoke briefly on, the different, tempests like fire by way of hurricane, tornadoes, earthquakes, volcanoes. Verse 30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. So the Lord, puts the spirit, puts the spirit on these different animals to attack people. Okay, the Lord also puts the spirit, on different people to execute his judgment as well. People getting shot, stabbed, car wrecks, heart attacks, diseases, different things of that sort. These are all punishments of the Lord, and these are all fulfilled by his angels. Okay? All of these are fulfilled by the angels of the Lord. This was one other one that I wanted to get. Lord willing, it comes back to me. But we're going to continue here. This is Job 33 and 15. It says, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and stumblings upon the bed, he opened the ears of men and sealed their instructions. So when these different kings, like these different kings that rule the earth, Vladimir Putin, you know, Joe Biden, okay, these different rulers, the Lord instills the instructions. Oh, tomorrow, you're going to attack Ukraine with 100 plus missiles. The Lord instilled that within their minds, within their brains, all right? The Lord did that purposely, all right? Why? Because the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men, all right? The Lord ruleth, the earth, man. The Lord referred to the earth as his footstool, so it's nothing for the Lord to, move move the chess pieces in whatever way he desires, man. Okay? This is let's see here. This is Daniel 2:22, or 2:20. It says Daniel 2:20. Daniel answered and said, "Blessed be the name of Yahweh forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth the times and the season. He removed kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding. He revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with him." All right, so basically just going into what? The Lord raises up kings and put down kings, man. Okay? Because as of right now, the Lord is stirring up these nations to go up against each other, to destroy each other, and to set up that stage for his son to come back. Okay? Because that's ultimately what the Lord is doing in this situation, is, stirring up these nations to have a great war, just for the Yahushua to come and take all their crowns, take rulership and dominion over everything. Okay? This is, let's see here. This is Sirach, chapter 10, verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So that's what's happening right now, man. Okay? The Lord is setting up one that is profitable by stirring up these nations, stirring up these nations to go to battle, man, so that he can have them all in one spot and what? Eradicate them, So, yeah. Okay, let's see. This is Daniel 4:17. I'm ended on this. It says, this is the matter by the decree of the watchers, and demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whosoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. So, the Lord has set up the basis of men, which is Esau, Edom, all right, being chiefly ruled by Amalek. And the Lord is stirring them up by way of these angels, destroying his kingdom and making it divided by way of these angels, causing these different other prophecies to take fold and throughout the earth by way of his angels. Okay? And, ultimately setting up Yahushua in the end, man, the profitable one, So Esau, the base man, is going to be taken from rulership, all right, and Yahushua is going to be the replacement, along with the 144,000. Okay? And these are being this is happening by way of the angels, which people ignorantly call UFOs, man, which they are identified. They are identified flying object because the scriptures speak about them, you know? So that's pretty much the lesson. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to the Akim that do this work in truth and sincerity. Until next time, I say Shalom.